Hello, receiving students, 6Es and receiving teachers. Thank you, take your seat. All right, students. In our last lesson, we looked at two ways that time can be shown in. Now, students, I would like you to tell your teacher, what are these two ways that time is shown in? Our last lesson, we looked at the two ways that time is shown in. What are these two ways? Tell your teacher. Let's say from the, all right, Minol. Minol? Minol?
Digital and analog.
Very good. Digital and analog. Yes. Our last lesson, we looked at digital and analog. Time, the different modes on how time is shown in. So there are two main different ways that time is shown in, digital and analog. Whether it is a clock face or a watch. In all these items, you find time shown in this manner, digital and analog. Now, students, apart from clocks and watches, what are other items that you can think of that you find time given in analog and digital? Any other items apart from clocks and watches that you can find time shown on them? Yes, Milika? Students, I would like you to give other items that you can find time shown in them, apart from clocks and watches.
Mobile phone.
All right, very good. Yes, all mobile phones that you use or that we use do have time. Okay? There are time shown or given on mobile phone. Any other? Let's have last one. Melissa?
Sun.
Yes, very good. Sun do also give us time. Okay? So, sun also tell us time, which is a very natural thing. All right, receiving students and 6Es, we will go to our today's lesson. But before we go to our today's lesson, we will do a short activity. Now, receiving students and 6Es, the time that is given on the screen is given in analog mode, analog time. I would like you to write the time in digital. What is the time in digital mode or digital way? Quickly show the time in digital time. Now, receive model class, you have A4 papers given to you. I would like you to write the time in digital in that A4 paper. Write it big and clear. All right, that Melika's group has finished. Good. Let's wait for other groups to finish their exercise. All right, Melika's group. What did you write? Can you show what you wrote on the A4 paper to the class? Stand up. Helen. On the screen is given in analog. Can you read the time? What's the time that you wrote? Victoria, can you hold the paper? And
1:15. 1:15.
all right, yes, the time is 1:15. You others, what did you write? Can you show? Okay, let's have Emmanuel's group. Show what you wrote. All right, thank you, Emmanuel's group. Okay, Emmanuel's group has also written the same like Melika's group. 1:15 or 1:15. All right, receiving students and sixes, this brings us to our lesson topic for today. Our lesson topic for today is on time in 12 hours. Now, students, I would like you to understand that the most clocks and watches that we have, or that we normally use them, usually have time in 12-hour time. They show time in 12 hours. Whether it is a digital time or an analog time. So most of the clocks and watches, the time is given in 12-hour time. Now, before we go any further, I would like to go through some of the main points which I would like you to understand when we use 12-hour time. All right, students, on the screen I have a clock face. I have a clock face. Now, students, what two words are written on the clock face? You can see that the clock face is divided in half, and there are two words written on the clock face. What are the two words? Yes, Robert?
To and past.
Okay, the word to and past, yes. Now, students, do you realize that when you are telling time, you sometimes use those words to and past? Do you realize that? When you are expressing time or telling time? Yes. When we are expressing time, we use those words to and past to express time. Now, to and past are words that we use to express time, not passing half past, and time that has already passed half past. So these two words are used to express time, not passing half past, and time that has already passed half past. Now, students, I would like you to look at the board. On the board, I also have drawn the clock face, and I would like to go through some of the words which are very common that we normally use during when we are telling the time. Okay, I have an clock face here. Right at the top is the word what? What is the word? O'clock. Quarter. Quarter. Okay. On this side of the clock, we have the word past written. Now, this side of the clock, time, every time we use the word past. When the time goes half past, when it passes 6 or half past, we use the word to express the time. So which means that when the hour hand or long hand is on this side, we use the word to. When the long hand is on this side of the past side, we use the word past to express time. Now, 3 can also be known as what? Quarter or 15 past. Sometimes we express by using the word 15 past or quarter past. You can also say quarter past or 15 past. And 9, you can also express it as quarter to, okay? Or 15 to. 15 to or quarter to. So these are common words when we are using telling time. So you use these words to express time. Now, students, I have also another thing that I would like you to see, which is on the screen. Now, not only to and past that we use to express time. In 12-hour time, we also come across to AM and PM. AM and PM. AM is usually between the morning part of the day. And PM is usually between afternoon up till night. So, AM and PM, when you are telling time, you will come across to it. So, AM time starts from immediately after midnight up till before midday. Midday, which is half of the day, the midday, which we normally go for lunch. PM starts immediately after midday up till immediately before midnight. So, you need to understand where AM and PM times come in. Okay, AM and PM, they normally refer to the days of the time. Okay? So, don't forget that AM is usually the morning part of the day, and PM is usually the afternoon part of the day or evening or night. All right, students, on the screen I have two clock face, which is given on the screen. Now, our learning activity. I would like you to write those time given, the time that is given on the screen in words. Can you express those time in words? One is given in analog time and the other one is given in digital time. So digital time is a watch and analog time is a clock face. Now I would like you to express those two times in words. You have 3 minutes to do that in your group. So discuss the answers in your group. Students, please write your answers big on the A4 paper. Students, you have been given 2 papers, so use those 2 papers. One, you write 2 answers, 2 different answers on those 2 different papers given. You express the time in words. So when you express the time in words, remember you are going to be using the words to and past. Last 1 minute. All right, students, we have two groups work which is displayed on the board. Now I would like us to check these two groups work here. Okay, group 2 and group 4. Now group 4, group 2, digital watch time in words is 20 minutes past 2. Let's see group 4, 20 minutes past 2. Do they have the same answer? Do they have the same answer? Yes. And is their answer correct? Yes. All right, yes, their answer is correct. Digital watch, that's 2:20, which is 20 minutes past 2. So the time given in words is correct. Okay, let us look at analog clock. Group 2, 40 minutes to 3, and group 4, 20 minutes to 3. Which of these groups' work is answer is correct? We have two different answers here. Which group? Group 2 or group 4? Raise your hands up if you think that group 2's work is correct. Group 2's answer is correct. Raise your hands up if you think that group 4's answer is correct. All right. Okay. Now, if you look at the time properly, the time which is shown on the clock is going to get what? Passing, it has already passed 2:30, and it is going to get 3 o'clock. So, the time should be written in words. The time written in words should be 20 minutes to 3. 20 minutes to 3. So in digital, it will be 2:40. So group work's answer is correct. Group 4's answer is correct. 20 minutes to 3. All right, students, if you did not get those two answers correct, please do correction. The correct answers are clock face, clock, time on the clock should be written in words, 20 minutes to 3. And digital watch, 20 minutes past 2. All right, our exercise. Exercise number 1. Students, I would like you to take out your books, and your first exercise, you have to write this time using the words past or to. Examples are given there. 3:35 p.m. Written in words, 25 minutes to 4. And 3:25 a.m. written in words, 25 minutes past 3. So you have three exercises for exercise number 1. A, B, and C. Exercise A, 4:15 a.m. Exercise B, 7:55 p.m. And exercise C, 12:30 a.m. Use your clock face. You can use your clock face to work out the answers. Next exercise. finish your answer. Right. All right, last 1 minute before we go to exercise 2. Last 1 minute. Next exercise. All right, next slide. Next exercise, exercise number 2. All right, students, I would like you to look at the screen. Exercise 2, show these times written in words in digital and analog. Okay, the time is already given in words. So what you are going to do, we will do that one as an example. What is the time given in word? Class, students, can you read the time given in word? Read. Read loud and clear. 1:15 in the afternoon. So, that time in clock should be like that. And in digital time, 1:15. 1:15 p.m. in the afternoon. That is what you will do in exercise 2. Now, exercise 2, students listen, I would like you to do exercise 2 as your homework. You will do exercise 2 as your homework. I would like you to copy down the exercise, which is given in the table, and complete it as your homework. Students, when you finish completing the exercise, don't forget to give your books to your teacher. So students, exercise 2 will be done as your homework. Quickly copy down the table. Your table should be in 3 columns. All right, students. Now exercise 2, again I'll repeat myself. where it says, where column, the word clock is written in that column, you are to draw the clock face and show the time. And where digital time is written, you are to give the time in digital. The time is given in word. So I would like you to show the time in a clock face. The 2 times given there. Show them in clock face and digital time. Now receiving students and 6s. In today's lesson, what words did we use? What are the 2 words that we use in today's lesson? When we are expressing time in words, what are the words that we use commonly? Robert, what are the words?
To and past.
All right, to and past. The word to and past are commonly used when we express in time. When the time passes half past, we express or use the word to. When the time doesn't pass half past, we use the word past. Now, in 12-hour time, we also use AM and PM. AM is during what time of the day? AM time is during what time of the day? Students, can you tell your teacher? Samuel, AM is during what time of the day and PM is during what time of the day? AM and PM. AM and PM are during what time of the day? Or what part of the day?
AM is morning and afternoon is PM.
All right, thank you, Samuel. Thank you for those answers. Now, AM is always during the morning part of the day. So, time which is in the morning, given in the morning is in AM is always in the morning part of the day. And time which is always given in PM is always in the afternoon or evening part of the day. Now, receiving students and 6s. Most of the clocks and watches that we see are normally given in 12-hour time. Our key phrase for today's lesson is on. Again, what is our key phrase for today's lesson? AM and PM. And our next lesson topic will be on time in 24 hours. That will be our next lesson topic, time in 24 hours. And students, this has been us. Our next lesson topic is on time in 24 hours. And students, this has been us to the end of our lesson for today. And enjoy your day with your teacher.